Wait for it to all blow over. It's day 2, guys. Hello, welcome. My name is Adam. If you're coming in for the first time, I do this every day. I've been doing it for a year. And there's some free goodies in the description box below. There's a free book. There's a link to cheap gaming, really cheap. Now that you've got a bit of time on your hands, you can, have some cheap gaming. And you know what? This quarantine thing, this lockdown, whatever, it's absolutely fine, right? It gives me time to catch up on like YouTube pals and watching their channels, and it's and do gaming myself. So bring it on. I don't mind. Yeah. But I tell you what, I do feel sorry for, like, 'cause Boris has just announced yesterday that if employers can keep their employees employed, that the country will pay for them to attend work, like to well, not attend work, sorry, if you've got to stay away from work, but will pay them to keep them employed, to keep the nation financially going. The government is giving employers money to pay the staff, even if they're on quarantine lockdown. And I think it was like they were going to pay some like 70%, or I don't know if it was a percentage or if it was full wage or whatever, but Boris is like, don't worry, we've got your back if you've got your employers back, if you got your employees back, So I know other countries around the world aren't doing this, and there are a lot of people who aren't at work through no fault of their own, and obviously, from a business point of view, the businesses are like, well, you're not at work, you're not getting paid, and if you haven't got any holiday or sick pay to take, then you're kind of screwed. You haven't got any income coming in, and that's a real worry. That's a real worry. There are people around the world who are at home waiting to go back with no pay, no financial support, no food, I imagine, when the food runs out. And because they're quarantined in their home, they can't exactly go out and forage for food out in the wild. So this is like, I was watching a film last night with the missus, Contagion, right? And it all started with some dude in China, right, who was putting his hands inside a pig's mouth, right, doing something with it. He was a butcher, and it was, and then someone comes over and says, oh, there's this girl that wants to speak with you. And he just wipes his hands on his stomach and he shook her hand, right? And that action right there started a chain of events off, right? So she met with a couple of people from other parts of the world. She was in Hong Kong at the time, or China, drinking bat soup. And then she went home. She died within like 3 days of getting home. Obviously, this is just a film, right? But the events that take place in this film are exactly what are happening now. It's a bit freaky. It's a bit weird. There's a load of stars in it. But it's more like a documentary now than it is a film, a fiction, There were events leading into that film where, yes, they do find a cure. They get the vaccine out to people. They've only got so many to go, like, that they're making quick. And the world does recover by the end of the film. Spoilers. But the events that take place are exactly the events that are taking place. Although I must say, in that film, some of the members of public were acting a little bit crazier, right? Whereas our society, I haven't seen that yet. And they were stocking up on flashlights and batteries, not bog roll and sanitizer. So, they got some things wrong there. But I tell you, the Disney have really timed for the UK. Have timed it well for this Disney Plus app. It releases in a couple of days' time. Mate, the whole country's going to be at home ready to watch whatever, DuckTales and stuff, when they launch. Honestly, it's mad. It's mad. It's absolutely mad, Anyway. I'm fortunate to say, because I'm in a country where the government are paying my employers to pay me my contracted hours. I do my contract is for 4 hours, guys, so I'm getting paid 4 hours a week. Obviously, I've never done 4 hours contracted. My usual hours time is about 20 to 30 hours a week. I've never done 4 hours a week. This will be the first time ever. But that's what I'm getting paid from my employer, regardless. So I feel sorry for anybody who's been let go of their job because, you know, the company's like, we can't afford to pay these cats. And, you know, obviously there's other countries around the world that haven't got things in place, provisions from their government to financially help businesses. And so people are most likely being let go, you know. And that's just crap, isn't it? But, you know, hashtag we will win. We will win. We will come through the other side of this stronger and wiser, you know, and hopefully treat each other a little bit nicer, you know. Fingers crossed. That's the dream, is that we all come out of this a little bit wiser, that we treat each other a little differently, that we've survived as a globe, because this is a global event now. You know, this ain't just a couple of countries. Although Russia's got, like, hardly, I don't think they got any cases of it. They don't come out to play a lot, to be honest, that's why. But it's like, we'll come out of this at the other end stronger and unified and more of a family of Earth than, you know, nations on Earth, I think. And hopefully if we can learn from it, then that's the dream. That's the dream. Anyway, I better go. Got some gaming to do, man. I'm going to play my last pre-recorded video game, right? Which will come out on Tuesday. And then from Wednesday next week onwards, it's just going to be live streaming every single day instead of doing pre-recorded videos. We're going to do live streaming. So you guys are able to chat with me. I'm going to be doing it live probably for a few hours every day from Wednesday onwards, okay? Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, though, I might have to stick with pre-recorded videos. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see how it goes. But Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, live stream, okay? Now, that's only what? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's only 4 days. So I've got to pick 4 different things to do. Or do 2 streams in one day. And that way I can get through... Because I do a lot more than just 4 things, you see. This is it. I've got to think. Anyway, guys, I better go. I'll catch you later. Don't forget, there's a link, right? There is a link in the description box to my Discord. Come be a part of the family. There's some great pictures. There's some great memes. And there's a bit of fruitiness over there as well. Honestly, yeah, join up with the crew, the family, whatever you want to call it. And the gang. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, take care. Bye.